Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what it is, man. We are back again, and it's time for the Tuesday banger. It's time for the Tuesday banger, y'all. That's a lock. It's time for the Tuesday banger, and I got one. I keep a banger at all times. But like I always say before I start these videos off, I have no problem delivering this content to everybody that's out there working hard, working a 9 to 5. Everybody that's out there with their own business, getting to that bag the legit way. I make sure y'all got something to watch in the morning times, and I promise y'all there's no problem on my end. I also have no problem making sure I'm warning y'all and telling y'all about how dangerous prison is. I only ask for one thing in the process, and that's for y'all to just stay out the way, man. That's it. That's all I want you to do, man. Just stay out here with your family, man, because they belong out here with you, man. You belong out here with them. You supposed to be out here with them, man. Like, how you just gonna leave your kids if you got kids? You trying to tell me you gonna pick doing crime over your kids, or you gonna try to tell me that you're feeding your kids because you're doing crime and getting the money from the crime? Come on, man. Which make more sense, man? You doing crime, leaving your kids when you finally get caught, or you staying out here with your family getting a regular job? You gotta change it up, man. You dudes be acting like y'all such the top hustlers and y'all know how to do this and do that, and y'all not accomplishing nothing, man. Y'all not accomplishing nothing, man. I'm letting you know now, man. If you out here and you out here breaking the law and getting money by breaking the law, and you haven't accomplished a goal as far as what your money look like, as far as looking like I can retire from this crime that I'm doing, or I got money for the lawyer for this crime that I'm doing, if you're not at a level like that, man, it's time for you to change your life around and stay out the way. Period, man. Y'all wildin', man. What? Y'all already know what it is, man. This is the Tuesday banger game. So what I need y'all to do with this one, like, share, subscribe. That's why y'all. Let's get. Let's go. But it's time for business. It's time for business, y'all. And the story I got for y'all today is called He Kept Changing Religions. Part 1, man. Crazy story, crazy situation. But we are where, people? We are in penitentiary, man. Crazy things happen all the time, man. And I'm letting y'all know now, man, there's so many dudes that's in there that's really confused, man. There's so many dudes in there that kind of like, they don't really got a sense of direction, man, about what they gonna do with their life. A lot of dudes get sentenced all that time in prison, man, and a lot of them come to prison and lose it. A lot of them come to prison and find religion. A lot of them come to prison and find maniacs to be with, man. At the end of the day, man, like, I have witnessed a lot of dudes, man, kind of go crazy in the mind. Now, they might not be thinking they going crazy in the mind, man, but at the same time, though, man, like, I seen guys kind of like coming to prison and just acting like they normal, but they not, because they doing all type of stuff that's not normal, man, to the normal eyes. At the end of the day, man, these guys always had a hard bid, man. That's why I'm here to give y'all the story. But with that being said, though, we are on Susses 2 for this, y'all. We are on Susses 2. And I can remember being in 2C, man, kind of like in the beginning stages, man. Early 2000 game, man. Still a young dude running around. I'm still not figuring out that getting the bag is one of my main missions that I'm gonna have to accomplish in there, man. Like, I'm still running around just being a maniac, man. Like, when you first get on the prison and you young, man, like you're a young boy that got something to prove, man. Like, especially the dudes in my age bracket, man, it was like real competitive. Like, I don't know how it is now with the new generation, but when I came in, everything was competitive. Sports, gambling, rapping, hustling, fighting, like being a maniac, everything was competitive, man. Everything was competitive, man. So that's just what I was doing in there at the moment, man. Like, while I'm in 2C, I still haven't figured it out. I'm still running around being a psycho in there, y'all. Like, it's a few old heads that's pulling my coattail. Let me know, like, yo, T White, you need to chill out. You gotta chill out, man. You can keep messing up. You can go to the hole. And I used to listen, but still, though, man, like, I just used to do what I wanted to do. Now, I wasn't one of those young, wild dudes, man, but, like, still, though, man, like, I kind of was somebody that, you know, I played by my own rules. Now, it was only at this particular moment, like, one dude I was rocking with, man, and we're gonna call him B. Now, this dude B that I was rocking with, man, I'm not gonna say where he was from, man, but he was a guy that I was cool with in there, man. He wasn't from Norfolk, man, so he was someone that I got cool with, and me and him was all right while we was in there, man. We was like the same age. We both came from deep metals, everything. Like everything was smooth with him, man. So like me and B used to always like we was like, yeah, we was young and wild, but like we was jokesters though. Like both of us had like personalities of just being people that just keeping the pod laughing. Like we frying the COs, we roasting everybody. Like that's what we did back in our time. So like everybody used to rock with us behind that. But like B was somebody that used to roast people. And like sometimes you roast the wrong people, it can come back crazy. So it was this one dude that I had knew, man. We're gonna call him Elijah. Now, I had seen this dude while I was in Virginia Beach jail. He's from Virginia Beach. Elijah's not his real name, but we're gonna call him Elijah. But I remember seeing him for the first time when I was in Virginia Beach jail. Now, we wasn't never in the block, but we passed each other a couple times in court. I remember him because he had dreads back then, you know what I mean? But he was just a dude. He was a little older than me. He was slightly older than me, but I remember seeing him in the jail. So by the time he got to Sussex, I viewed him on the yard and I said, oh, that's dude, you know what I mean? Such and such. Now, the way we got kind of to start actually finally talking is because my homeboy that I knew from Norfolk, man, he was a 5%er. Now, my homeboy that was a 5%er, man, like we gonna call him Born. Now, like he was a serious guy. He was a real serious guy about what he do. He didn't play no games, you know what I mean? He took the 5%er game serious. Now, when I finally came on the yard in 229 with my man one day, because my man was in 2B. So when I 229 downstairs to go kick it with my man on the yard, he was hanging with the dude Elijah. Now, that's when I met Elijah for the first time. So when I finally got a chance to talk to Elijah, we finally had conversations when we was on the yard that day. Like, you know, we get to kick it. I'm like, yeah, Bryce, to always see you in the jail. He like, for real, he didn't remember me, but I remember always seeing him in the jail. But coming to find out, like, bro, a 5%er too. So like him and my man Born was kind of like, they was actually really serious with the you know what I mean, the 5%er game. So that's what they used to do, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I was out there with them, of course, Born used to always try to get me to be a 5%er, but like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Like I got a short attention span. Like I wasn't somebody that act like I didn't even go to school in the beginning, like to get my GED or none of that, because like, I just felt like that wasn't important. Like learning and memorizing and trying to do stuff. Like a lot of people that find religion when they get locked up, and be a lot of people that don't have family, a lot of people that's lost with their self, a lot of people that need somebody to be with. Not like how it is when you join members or something like that, but like they need actually like they trying to get with good people, man, like because they missing that in their life. And that's another main reason why people join Christians, Muslims, 5%ers. Like people do that just so they can get with groups of people that they can feel like they're loved, man. Like so like for real, to see Born out here with Elijah, it wasn't that crazy, but Elijah just was like one of those serious dudes. Like even though me and him talked, like he was just real serious. And like the whole time I was standing there talking to bro, when I dapped him up, when I told him I was in the beach jail, he dapped me up after Born introduced us, and I hugged him kind of, you know, when you dap somebody up, you come in like that. When I gave bro, that bro was extra musty. I was like, man, bro, super duper musty, man. You know what I mean, bro? That's word, bro, was extra musty, man. I'll never forget that, man, bro. It smelled like a bag of onion game, man. That's my word. So I ain't say nothing. So as soon as he peeled off, me and Born ended up walking laps. So me and Born ended up walking. I'm like, yo, I was in the jail with dude. I was like, yo, dude, wow, though. I was like, he looked different without his dreads. He was like, oh yeah, man, Elijah crazy, man. He was like, but nah, though, like, you know, like he a good dude, though, you know. He like, man, he just, you know, he don't use it. You smelled him? I was like, I wasn't trying to smell him. He was like, yeah, he don't be using deodorant like that. I was like, why? He was like, he just don't like using their products. So he don't use no products. I was like, so what he put under his arm? He was like, I don't know what he be using. He was like, but you know, some people use different stuff, potatoes. Some people use different stuff to put under their arm, like a potato. Like I'm just hearing all this madness for the first time. And I'm just like, man, this is crazy. So after we dipped, it was time to go back in. So I don't know what had happened, man, but probably like, I'll say like a week from there, from like the first time, our first introduction. But even though I seen him in the jail, like he ended up getting moved to our block. He got moved to our block. So when he got moved to our block, I seen him coming up there. So when he came up there, they put him in a cell with this old head dude from Chesapeake. Now the old head dude from Chesapeake, he won't on no gorilla stuff, you know what I mean? But he was kind of like, for his age, bald head, kind of fat diesel dude a little bit, you know what I mean? He looked like he used to work out back in the day, but like still though, he just look mean. Now, when bro came in his room, like for real though, I already know the old head won't feeling it off the top. Elijah's moving in there. He ain't coming there with nothing but paperwork game. He ain't got no TV. He ain't got no Walkman, but a lot of us didn't then either. A lot of people didn't, but the old head come from another spot, so he got his stuff. So they move in cell 10. So when he see him moving in the cell, it's like I could tell from the old head face that he wasn't happy. So Elijah go in there and put his stuff up. He come out in the pod. So when he come out in the pod, me and B right there. So he see me and B, he spot me, I'm like, oh, what's up, Elijah, man? Elijah right here. He like, yeah, what's up, man? How you get up here? He was like, I'm getting along with my roommate, man. So they just moved me. I was like, that's crazy, man. I was like, what y'all about to fight? He was like, nah. It won't about nothing. It won't about nothing. He was like, nah, it won't about nothing. I said, all right. He said, yo, who got knowledge yourself up here? I was like, who? He was like, who up here 5%? I was like, oh, I think those two right there, I think they, you know what I mean? I think so. So he was like, all right, I'm gonna holler at you. So he dipped off. When he dipped off, you could smell like you couldn't duck the smell. I promise y'all, man. Like, man, as soon as he walked past us on Everything I Love, man, that man smelled like somebody was cutting up some onions, y'all. So boom. I was like, oh my God. B was like, man, what the heck? Like, B ain't want to cut no card. B was like, man, what is that, man? Man, dude, musty as I don't know what. So as he's saying that, you just see the bald head dude from Chesapeake come out and say, he walked over there, then he seen his roommate standing over there talking to the 5%er dude. So he walked over there to him. He was like, yo, look, I don't mean no harm, but you gonna have to move in cell 34. If you ain't gonna take no shower, man, put on the deodorant, man. Like, I don't know, you wear deodorant, I'll give you a deodorant, but you ain't gonna be able to come in my cell like stinking like that. I'm gonna let you know now, you're not gonna be able to come in there stinking like that. So Elijah was like, he looked at dude like he was crazy. He was like, yeah, like that's real talk. So he looking all stupid in the face. He was like, no, I'm good. So the 5% dude like, yo, 5% dude trying to like, yo, talk to him like, yo, what's going on? He telling the 5% dude, I don't know, he acting like he got a problem with me. Then the dude from Chesapeake was like, look, man, we already heard, man. You was next door, man, over there. Every cell, you done been in 3 cells, man. Every cell you been in, you stink, man. Like, you ain't finna come in my cell and you stink. Old head dude told him straight up. He was like, man, look, man, just because I don't wear deodorant don't mean I stink, man. Don't mean I stink, man. I don't gotta put on those chemicals. Y'all wear those chemicals. I don't gotta put on those chemicals. And I'm just looking at him hearing chemicals, and he just serious about it. You know what I mean? He just serious about it. So the old dude was like, well, look, man, you gotta do something about that. So you say that all you hear is, you look, you see the sergeant, CO, everybody coming in. About 3 COs, they come in and join. So they walk in, they look, seeing old head dude push right over there. Old head dude push. He seen the sergeant, he start talking to the sergeant. He hollered at the sergeant. Sergeant kind of might understand, because we did have another cell over, man, but it was I want to say this dude was Puerto Rican. He was like a Puerto Rican old head dude. He was in 34, but he didn't have a cellie. So he hollered at the sergeant. Sergeant pulled up on the old head dude. He was like, yo, do you mind him coming to your cell? Old head was like, I don't care. I don't ever be in the cell. So the old head was cool with it. Next thing you know, man, bro was moving his stuff up to cell 34, y'all. So boom. So that fast, this man didn't even make his bed up. And this man is already in another cell. So the whole time this is going on, I'm trying to hold my laugh. I ain't even lie to y'all, because bro smell like a bag of cafeteria onions, man. That's my word. That man smell like some onions that they cook in a cafeteria. Like they about to chop up 50 onions and throw it in a pot. That's what that man smell like, man. That's my word. So like, I'm trying to hold my laugh about it. B keep tripping about it. B like, yo, this dude musty, man. B wilding on the joint. So I'm telling B chill. So I know for a fact that the dude Elijah heard him a couple times, because you can see Elijah cutting his eye over there looking at him like, he looking at B. So I'm like, B, chill, man, chill. So he was able to move in the cell with dude though, and kind of like, the dude didn't say nothing about him being musty. His roommate, the new roommate, didn't say anything. So he was up there for the time being. So I'm gonna say like a week into this stuff, man. It was another dude. We're gonna call him Jesse, man. Now, Jesse was a dude in the pod. He was an older dude, man. He went from the 7.5 Sim. He went from the 804 game. He was in between game. Pause. I ain't gonna say it. But he was one of those dudes that was a Christian. Now, with him being Christian, like, y'all gotta understand, like, we used to have rap battles, and they used to have ciphers, and sometimes a cipher can get aggressive if you end up getting into a debate with a Christian and a 5%er, or either a Muslim or a 5%er, or a Muslim and a Christian. Either way, either one of those three, like a religion conversation or a religion debate, it could get serious, y'all. So boom. Now, I come down the steps one day, bro, like a week into the pod, I come down the steps, I'm like, coming down the steps, all I hear is, nah, that ain't right in the Zach. That ain't right in the Zach right there. No, that ain't right in the Zach right there. That ain't right in the Zach right there. Do the math. You ain't doing the math to it. So the voice sounded new, but it's the morning time, but I hear it, I'm like, so I get down the steps, I see it's Elijah. He like, nah, you're not doing the math. And he talking to the old head Christian dude, Jesse. And Jesse like, man, I don't care what you say. You are not God. You cannot tell me you God. I'm not going for nothing y'all say about that. By you thinking you God, you are wrong. You are wrong. You was made by God. God made you. How can you be God and he made you? And Jesse just serious about it. So I come right down the steps into this madness. I'm like, and they going at it this early in the morning. Everybody like, he just going back and forth with Jesse. Nah, the math is this. He coming right back and Jesse just hitting him with the same thing. No, God made you. How you think you got here? How you think? Explain that. How you think you got here? Explain how you got here. Tell me that. And then next thing you know, you just see Elijah that's coming with some more, like going around it. Man, look, I'm here because it's like, but that's how they arguments be. Those arguments be just like that, y'all. When you hear a Christian and a 5% go at it. I don't know if y'all ever heard them argue. I have several times through my 16 years of being locked up. But at the end of the day, it's a conversation. It's an endless road, y'all. So boom, they can go for hours. I promise you that junk can go for hours. But the difference between this is I can tell that Elijah kind of getting mad. Elijah kind of getting mad because he having an argument with a dude that's not going to go for him calling himself God. So the other 5% of dude come over the joint. The other 5% of dude walk over to jail or walk over to Elijah. And he tell him like, look, everybody, I'm sitting on the table. We don't stand by for child. I'm sitting on the table just looking at it. They right there. I'm sitting on the table just looking at this joint like, everybody. He like, yo, look. Hey, look, man. It ain't worth it to argue with him, to keep giving up our science about what we feel, what we think. It ain't even worth it. They keep going back. Elijah was like, nah, somebody got to do it. Y'all in here letting these people get away with saying anything, bro. We God. And we got to let them know that we God. And we going to stay God. They can't stop us. Yeah, we can't. And so everybody like, yo, chill, man. Like, he was going too far. So he like, nah. So he chilled out. But he was going so much. Like, he ended up getting a Boosie jump in between his lips. Like, his jumps was looking crazy, man. Like, I'm talking about, like, you know how it is when you arguing and yelling and your mouth get dry, pause game. Word, man, I looked up, man. Bro had the Boosie on the corner of his lip. He also, boom. Caked up right here, man. It's a lot of arguing. So he all super like mouth dry, everything. He walked to the water fountain. Water fountain ain't do no justice. He still got the Boosie game. That Jay still white. So he going back and forth with dude. Everybody's looking at him like, man, you wildin', dude. Try to calm him down. He's not listening. So it just turned out to be funny. So B come down. B sleeping 36. B came down from the other steps. He see me sitting on the table. He walk over there with his homeboys from his city before he come over there by me. But they laughing and joking about it. So he see me over there like locked in on the argument. He locked over there like, man, what's up with your homeboy, man? Tell him goddamn lick his lips, man. Man, lips crack as hell, man. Tell that man lick his lips, man. So he say that. Elijah was like, no, you tell me lick my lips. Nah, you tell me lick my lips. B was like, what? He was like, man, you heard what I said? He said, you always on my dick. Yeah, you always on mine. You always on mine. Why you worrying about what I do? Why you worrying about what I do? Yeah. This word, B was like when somebody say something that disrespectful, why you always, now those fighting words in penitentiary, it could be fighting words on the street too. Like, you gotta know how to keep your composure. But in there, I ain't even gonna lie. If someone say anything pertaining to got to do with a penis game, I'm going in your mouth game, y'all. So boom, I ain't gonna joke it. I'm gonna be like, what? You say what, bro? Why you gotta always, I'm gonna hit you right in your mouth. Don't you ever disrespect me by putting the D word and nothing that got to do with a sentence with me. Are you crazy? Are you mad? What they say in London, are you mad? You got to be, man. You wilding out, man. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at B. B like, B stuck. He's stuck in mud because he's thinking like, yo, did dude really just say, why you always on my dick? Did he really just say that? Yeah, he said that. And I'm looking at B looking at me like, as soon as he look at me, I'm like, bro, you handle your business, bro. Like, bro, disrespecting. Like, Elijah, he wild out. He disrespected on the strength that he went too far. He already know. Everybody in the pod know. Bro been in the pod about a week or two now. He know Elijah. He already know B is a jokester. This what B do. B be joking. But same time though, like when it's serious time, you gotta get serious time. So Elijah meant that joke. Elijah meant it. He was like, yeah, I'm sick of everybody. Yeah, this is what it is. Everybody in here, all y'all do is go to commissary and buy these people stuff. Oh, he had to sleep upstairs. Like, don't you go to commissary and buy soups? Huh? Do you get soups? He was like, that's not the math. That's not the math. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm saying. He said, if you buy soups, you can buy deodorant. Put some deodorant on your arms. If you can buy soups, buy deodorant. Old head told him straight up. He was like, nah, you wrong. That's not the math. This 5% bro pull up again. I'm sitting in the cut like, I got all that born, man, because like, I feel like my man downstairs was like the only one, man, that kind of could put a goddamn leash on this psychopath, y'all. So boom, this is a 5% on a rampage right now, man. Like, he just going in on everybody. But nevertheless, though, he disrespected B. So B stuck, the old head dude that screamed out, "Do you buy soups?" and all of this. That kind of took the attention off the disrespect. But the disrespect was still there. You know what I mean? So I'm like, we gotta go to Child. I gotta holler at Born and tell Born he gotta holler at this dude. Real talk, man. Exit out for Child! Exit for Child! We dip out. Leave it. Get out. We get down the steps. I look, 4B already gone. I'm like, hey, the Child Hall. So we get to the Child Hall. We walk past the Child Hall. We going to the far Child Hall. But we walk past the Child Hall. They got inmates in there already, which is 2B. So I walk past the window. I'm like, I look. I seen the dude Elijah already going down Child Hall. I was like, do. I was like, yo, call Born. Call Born. So, all right, he come to the jump. I was like, yo, man. I said, come to the joint. He was like, he came to the joint. You can hear me. I said, yo, look, your homeboy over there wilding, man. I said, look. He was like, who? I said, man, Elijah. I said, he keep arguing with people, arguing with the Christian. I said, he done disrespected B. I said, man, I don't know what B gonna do, but I'm just letting you know the count like what it is. He was like, man, he up there disrespecting people, man. He was like, man, look, he was disrespecting people. You know, he was next door in 2D. I was like, man, look, I don't know what he got going on, but all I know is, man, the man is up there just blacking out. Like, he talking junk to the Christians, to the old heads. He trying to get everybody to believe like how he believe. I said, bro, I don't know what's going on with him, bro. He was like, man, look, I'm telling you now. He was like, man, all the 5%ers, man. He was like, for real, don't nobody really like building with him like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. He was like, I ain't built with him in a minute since he been in y'all pod. He was like, man, because he just think he know everything. He think he's like really like that guy when it comes to the math of knowing the knowledge of everything what we got to do. So I'm like, man, look, I'm telling you for you can try to calm this down. I said, because B gonna get his homeboy. I said, B big homeboy in there. I said, they gonna end up banking him. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm just telling you. He was like, man, I don't like, for real, bro. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with him, man. He was like, man, for real, like he got knowledge himself. But like, for real, man, he on his own, man, because like, he just do whatever he want. He ain't gonna keep us into nothing. Like, we jump out there for causes, we just ain't gonna, and for real, Born go. Like, Born was one of them Norfolk dudes that was locked up upstate, you know what I mean? Like, he done been around, like, he know what he talking about. So I'm like, yo, this junk crazy, man. So I give him the count. Bro said he had nothing to do with it, y'all, so boom. So everybody ate real quick. Everybody slopped up that Farina game. Y'all know that Farina look like water in the tray. That's what it looked like. We slipped it up. Garbage tray. Shoot back to the pod. Everybody going back to the pod. I look up, I see B talking to a couple of dudes in his city. You know what I mean? So I kind of slow down a little bit. I'm like, man, because I rock with B. I'm not from his city. But me and bro was dumb cool in the block. Like, everybody already know. It be me and him. We mess with the la together. We be chilling. So I slow down. I was like, yo. He was like, what's up, bro? You all right? He was like, man, dude, disrespect me like that in front of the whole pod. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, man, shh. He was like, yo, like, for real though, man. Like, I don't even really try. I was like, he a weirdo. I don't even really want to touch him for real, but man, I got a hand wheeze. I was like, man, shh. I was like, man, he wilding out, man. He was like, this the thing though. If them 5%ers come running up after this, bro, I'm gonna get a knife. I'm letting you know now, I'm gonna get a knife. I was like, bro, listen, I don't know the 5%ers even got his back. You know what I mean? I was like, the 5%ers say, you know what I mean? Like, they ain't really rocking with him. And like, I know what y'all saying. Like, dad, that's crazy, Weezy. But like, my alliance was with B. That's what my alliance was with. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, my alliance is one with Elijah. Like, I just knew who he was from the jail. I never hung with him, chilled with him, even really ate with him, broke bread. We didn't do nothing. I did that with B. So like, of course, I'm gonna let B know what's going on. Like, yo, the 5%ers, because dude was wild. He told a nigga get off his nuts, get off his D in front of the whole pod. But I'm gone. Like, we gonna fight definitely. Like, I ain't trying to hit it. So that's how B was feeling. So I let B was like, oh word. He slowed down. He told his man, he was like, hey, look, yeah, he hollered at his man. I'm like, man, it's junk crazy, man. So we get back in the pod. We go back in the pod. It's my word. B was like, yo, what's up, man? I'm trying to see you. Like, you talk all that shit. You talk all that shit before we went to child police gone. They done did they round. We got the pod wreck. It ain't up with space and opportunity, man. What's good? Get your door open. You sleep in cell 34. What's up? You talk all that shit. You telling me to get off your dick. Nigga, what's up? Nigga, I'm calling you out. What's good? This word, Elijah looked at him and was like, that ain't the math, son. That ain't the math. That ain't good math right there. B was like, what? Listen, we ain't talking that 5% of stuff right now. We ain't talking that right now. I'm talking about me and you fighting right now. He was like, everybody was just looking like, oh shit, because they in the pod. They ain't even upstairs yet. He like, Yo, that ain't what I'm trying to do. That ain't what I'm trying to do. You think y'all slick? Yeah, you think y'all slick? Y'all trying to get me in there. Y'all gonna jump me. Y'all gonna get me in that jump. Y'all gonna bank me. You think you slick? Nah, that ain't the math right there. Just like I said. That's just like I said. So B was like, so what you saying? You ain't gonna fight me? You ain't gonna come in the cell and fight me? He was like, nah, that ain't the math right there. Nah, that ain't the math right there. He backed up. He's like, nah, that ain't the math right there. B was like, nigga, you a bitch, nigga. You a bitch, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. And thinking you God, nigga. You a bitch. Yeah, nigga, your mama a bitch. What's up? Nigga, your mama a bitch. And nigga Elijah was like, you can tell that hit a nerve a little bit. He was standing there. He was like, yeah, you still ain't tricking me on that math right there. Nah. It ain't happening in the cell. Yeah, it ain't happening in the cell. He keep looking around, watching his back. He like, yeah, it ain't happening in the cell. He was like, man, you whack, man, for real, man. You trying to fight out the party, you gonna be a pussy like that? So he just keep going in on dude. He just keep going in on. Elijah like, nah, I ain't going in no cell. Nah. The lady opened all the doors up. B go upstairs. B went upstairs. He's like, come on, man. Come to your cell, man. B at his door. Come to your cell, man. You see the little old head Puerto Rican dude. He coming upstairs. He came upstairs slow as hell. Old head Puerto Rican dude came upstairs like this. He was like, he got to the top. He was like, you seen all them niggas up there? He looked back at his room and he was like, hey, you got company. Because he missed the whole joint. He came straight in from child. He was like, hey, you got company. This word. Goddamn, Elijah looked down and said, nah, that ain't the math right there, son. Nah, that ain't the math. That ain't the math right there. Nah, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't got company. Oh, your dude was like, what's going on here? This word. B was like, yo, watch out. Watch out. You ain't got nothing to do with this, man. He was like, oh, you ain't gonna bring your ass up here? You ain't gonna bring your ass up here? Word. B went in that bitch. B grabbed his pillow. Man, B went in that bitch, grabbed his pillow, man. B grabbed his pillow. He threw that joint on the ground. He turned around, started peeing on his pillow, y'all. So boom. I'm sitting there looking like, I'm standing on the table, I promise you, because this is up like 34. So now B is up there while I'm standing on the table bench. Not the table, but like when you sit there, I'm standing on that joint looking up like, man, B peeing on the man pillow. He like, man, bring your ass up here. Bring your ass up here, man. He's like, man, you a bitch, man. This word, nigga, ain't budge. Elijah ain't budge, man. B come down the steps like this. B came down the steps. B was like, B got down the steps quick. He got down the steps. He seen bro. He was like, oh, so you ain't gonna fight me? This word Elijah just was backing up. He was like, oh, so you ain't gonna fight me? He ain't gonna fight me. Elijah backing up towards the booth game. He was like, oh, so that's what you doing? You acting like a little bitch. That's what you doing. He getting closer and closer to Elijah. Elijah was like, man, chill. Back up. Back up. I ain't trying to fight you. Back up. He got a little bit closer. As he got a little bit in firing range, man, B made a mistake on this. And I told B this, man, later on down the line. He made a valuable mistake. He got in firing range of Elijah. And he got close to Elijah. And Elijah just was like, bah! Man, that's how that jump sounded. I promise you, that jump sounded like that. Man, as soon as he mocked him, man, I promise you, in one split second, the lady came with the gun. Boom! Boom! She started hitting that jump. Word, this B. B took the hit. It didn't knock B out, but it cracked him. B was like, when he heard that lady shooting that gun, B took off back by cell 12. This word Elijah got hit. Boom! Boom! She hit Elijah. He fall back like by cell 1. He balled up. She like, stop fighting. He like, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me no more. She like, stop. She called a code. Look, police start coming in the bar. He stand on the ground, they get him, they handcuff him. The lady tell him that he was the one that got hit. They came and handcuffed B gang, y'all. I promise you, man. Man, they took both of them dudes to the hole, y'all.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart just to open your eyes.